Hi everyone, I've just come to show you this album that I'm placing in the shop today. The front cover is a very pale grey and blue polka dot paper. I've put a ribbon along the top that says "It's a Boy", and then I've mounted on this nursery die which is made out of pale blue and white check, and it spells out baby in the balloons, and I mounted that onto white cardstock which I've distressed around the edges with blue ink. Just underneath that I've stamped "It's a Boy", and along the bottom I placed some nursery washi tape. So let me just, oops, wrong way, show you it in its entirety. So that's the front cover. Moving on the inside cover I've used the same paper, and I've made a pocket out of pale blue cardstock, and I've decorated that with a little stamped image, and then I've die cut it into that nice shape, and I've added a pearl, and on the wheels I've put a little bit of blue stickles. So that's the pocket. Inside the pocket is some homemade tags, handmade tags that I've made, and I've just popped a sticker there on the first page saying hello. The tags I've made are, I printed out an image of a mother putting a baby in the cart, and you actually put a photograph of your own baby there or on there, and then slip it in this little holder. And I've decorated the back of that just with the same image. So there's that, and then I've just cut out a piece of I think it's either Kaisercraft or G45, and it's adverts for baby products from years ago, and that's the front with the advert on, and on the back all little images of babies. I've made this little cut piece of cardstock. I've stamped journal on the back, and on the front I've written birth week, and I've put days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you can just do some little tiny journaling. Say you went into the hospital on the Tuesday, your labour pain started, you gave birth Wednesday, you know what day you came home, who came to visit you. Obviously you can't do a great big birth story there, but just some little journaling points on your birth week, and you can follow it on there. And then I made these two. I've just cut out some white cardstock, and I've stuck on some blue images. Well, I've stuck on these images and I've coloured them in blue, and I've finished it with some nursery washi at the bottom, pale blue with white polka dots, and then I've threaded in some green and white twine, and on the back I've stamped journal, and I've done the same here. I've cut out the tag shape, coloured in the image, and I've put some nursery washi on the bottom, and I've stamped journal. So I'll just put those there for 1 minute. So that's the inside cover, and then the first page I've got a piece of blue cardstock, and I've stamped baby, and then I've stamped all the details: name, date, time, width and length, and then I've just stamped their special delivery, and I've popped up a little die cut of a stalk made cut out with blue and white check, and that matches the blue and white check that this page is. So there's the inside cover with all the tags go there, and the baby details there. And then moving on, I've just popped a little sticker at the top there saying "That's awesome," and you can pop all your photographs of your babies here. Now this book is about 6 by 6. Let me just move that light. So you can trim down your 6 by 4s, you can put your wallet sizes, take large photographs and then just cut out the baby, or you know, there's a whole array of sizes you can fit on there, and you get a good amount of space for your photographs. And I've decorated each page with a little nursery die cut, and because this page is plaid and this is check, so I've mounted it onto a white cardstock circle so you can see the decoration on each page. I'm moving on to this page. This is like navy blue and white lines. You could journal on this, but I've given you plenty of opportunity to journal throughout the book, so you can just pop your photos on, but if you wanted to do journaling as well, you can do. And I've popped up a little nursery die cut there of a baby's bottle, and as I say, I've mounted them onto white cardstock. So that's those 2 pages. I'm moving on. I've put a little gold sticker there and it says so much fun, and I've teamed that up with a baby's rattle, so you could actually put a photograph of the baby playing with the first toys there, having so much fun. I'm moving on here. The nursery die is a popper vest onesie, and as you can see, there's loads of room there for a whole array of photographs. Moving on, done a little nursery rocking course there, and I've popped a little gold sticker, go your own way. That'd be nice with the baby starting to crawl, making its way to wherever he's going. And then on this side, I've done a nappy clip, a nappy pin, sorry. And inside that, there's a little heart. And then here, the sticker says, I know you can do it. Imagine the baby starting to walk and it's shaking. Come on, I know you can do it. And then at the bottom, there's a little love. And then in the inside back cover, I'm going to come back to that because I'm going to now show you these. Now, as with all of my albums, top loading ones, I give 6 large pockets with 6 large tags, which gives us another 12 sides. So what I've done on all of them, they are all white cardstock, and they've all had the corners rounded, and they've all got a blue handmade tab, and I've stamped them all with a little blue yacht, and it says journal, stamped journal on as well. So that's one side, and on the other side you can see a 1 and a 2, and you can pop a little photograph of the baby at 1 month old and 2 month old, and then write about the development at 1 and 2 month old. And then the next one, exactly the same on this side, and then on this side 3 and 4. So pop a photograph of the baby at 3 months and 4 months, and then journal about the development at 3 and 4 months, and that goes right on up until the last tag, which says 11 and 12. So you can write about all the developments and put photographs there, and that brings us to the back page there, because you can pop a photograph about when the baby's 12 months old, and then I've added this as well, happy birthday 1 year old today. So you can pop photographs here and write about what they did on, because you'll have the development on here, so you can just write about all their first birthday on here, and even pop a little photo of the smiling face there, write about it, and a big picture of the first birthday there. Also in the back inside cover, I've done the paper to match the front cover, the pale blue-grey polka dots. I've done a circle, and I've popped a little heart sticker in there, and I've decorated this pocket with some little baby booties mounted on white cardstock, which is then mounted on the pale blue. And the tags in here, as well as the first birthday postcard, excuse me, it's another advert for baby products from yesteryear, and on the reverse are all images of little babies. And then I've handmade these tags. That's just a little journal tag with picture of an image of baby feet, and then journal, and then here's a little tag. I've coloured in one of the balloons with blue stickles, and I've finished it off with some washi tape, and then I've mounted it onto a bigger tag and threaded it with some green and white twine, and it says journal. So you've got loads of tags for journaling, piles of room for photographs, and there's the back cover. If you wished, you could pop another large photo there, and I've just decorated it with the nursery tape there. So there's the album that I've made for a newborn baby boy, and it's got room for photographs and development from birth to 1 year old. Thanks for watching. Bye.